My name is Elaine Mathes. I served in Romania from January 1995 to the end of 1999. I was a long-term volunteer working with a small Christian organization whose focus was to bring hope and healing to the orphaned and abandoned children in Iași, Romania. I arrived in Romania about 6 years after the downfall of Ceausescu, at a time when hundreds of thousands of children were living in orphanages under some pretty horrendous conditions. The ministry of our small organization was extremely varied and included such things as improving living conditions in the orphanages, providing computer classes, doing Bible study and vacation Bible school, offering yearly summer English camps, holding and nurturing babies, and offering transition programs for the older children. I have to admit that one of my favorite parts of my ministry was playing with the babies. I can still picture those smiling faces. I would walk into a room filled with about 20 cribs, and their little faces would just light up. What a difference when someone took the time to hold them and nurture them. I was thinking about this the other day. Some of those babies are now 10 years and older. As you've just heard, we provided many different programs for these children. However, about a year after I left Romania and returned to the U.S. permanently, I had the opportunity to go back to Iași to participate in the wedding of some very dear Romanian friends. During that 2-week visit, I went and saw some of the children and many of the programs that were still in operation. Everyone was glad to see me, but the most powerful visit came when I returned to the small church that I had worshiped in those 5 years of my mission service. The church was really an outreach to college students, so about 80% of the congregation was 25 years and younger. One of the young women came up to me after the service and gave me a big hug. She shared with me that my presence and my witness at that church in Iași had impacted her life in so many ways. She really didn't know all the things I was doing, all the programs I had been involved in, none of that. That wasn't important to her. What was important to her was the fact that I was there and walked alongside them and was my willingness to be with her and to be with the people of Romania. It reminded me that mission and ministry is not all about what we do and accomplish. The most important thing to her and to the others was the ministry of presence, of just being there, sharing in the trials and hardships as well as the joys and tribulations with God's people of Romania.